You can tell them.
Absolutely. We'd be absolutely nowhere without our trackers.
Yeah. So our runners have had a brief chance to take a look at the card. This is actually kind of an interesting card. Our flag set today is that we're running the bingo tournament in, as it was in group stages, the FAD keys, the faux AD keys flag set. Basically, again, it's a full all dungeons key sanity mode, but a couple of keys are stuck and located in their vanilla dungeons, like the GT big key or the small keys. GFE is opting to go try to do a bunch of drop downs right now because that's one of our goals, and is going to probably do a hooligan here so we can try to get to 2 immediately.
Yep, definitely a good start. You get the 2 drops and you get some money, and there was also that 300 in Sank, so GFE is going to be off to a really strong rupee start.
Yeah.
As it looks like Starx is closely behind here doing that. Starx does have the Uncle drop so far. GFE has 2 drops with the Fairy as well as Houlihan here. So
yeah, it's going to be close.
Definitely, and this is why we put some of these fun yet silly goals on the card, because during the groups we saw some people just say, you know what, I'm not going to worry about that. I'm just going to rush CAC and let the chips fall. We're in brackets now, though, so this is lockout style bingo, and first to 13 wins.
Ooh, so that was an interesting decision from Star. I think he's still going to be the first to get to. He may be the first to get to 4 drop downs.
Yeah, but did he miss the Houlihan?
He did not Houlihan.
Okay.
He just opted to go straight for Fairy. So right now, GFE's at 3, Star's at 2. Actually, no, GFE's probably going to head right to the Lost Woods and take care of that. And
yeah, I mean that's the 4th drop, and that one of those Light World chess games is right there. The 3-card Monty games, one north of CAC in the Lost Woods, and one at the very south of CAC.
Yeah, you don't have bombs, so you kind of want to avoid the well right now. For some of the other goals that we have today is burn a floating Stealth Skull. That's a pretty easy goal to get all in all. GFE's like, I'm not screwing around this. I'm getting this goal immediately.
Yep.
We are playing Lockout, so we are not playing for lines or anything, or full card. We're playing best of 13. In group stages, we were playing full card, essentially, just to do tiebreakers, but we're out of groups, so we're not doing that. GFE opts to forget that he has not actually killed an enemy yet.
You know, it's one of those things. I was talking to a few of the other people in this tournament. It's like it just adds that extra layer of panic and decision making of, all right, this is my normal route, and Starx realizing you still have to pay the guy to play the game.
Yeah, unfortunately, he had a lead coming in here, so if he dashed all the way down, he would have been ahead. But getting to pay, GFE's caught up to him immediately.
Yep. And not only that, but Starx only got the 1 rupee, GFE got 300, so GFE's set on rupees, I think. Looking at the card, I don't
we don't have a lot of rupee goals.
Yeah.
No, we don't have max out. We don't have to pay for a 500 rupee item either. GFE gets a good line.
So, yep. Good dash line, and already took the drop, so probably going to make it down to this set.
No, he did it.
Okay, yep, smart. Yep, remembered that you got to go around that rock.
Yeah, and
so just gonna snipe Starx here.
Yeah.
Oh no, the reverse. Oh, but Starx notices right at the nick of time not to pay for the game.
Yeah.
So let's talk about some of the more interesting things on this card here, Toffel. You were pointing them out before we started.
Yeah,
we have a couple of AGA goals.
Not a couple. We have 3. Take 3 blue ball hits for AGA, defeat an AGA, or die to catfish or AGA. And so if you take 3 blue ball hits to AGA, you're either going to either take a death to AGA or beat AGA, and then maybe you go and die to catfish instead afterwards.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be one of those. Ooh, nice hook shot there.
Yeah.
With you were already calling out the faux AD keys preset, so those castle tower keys are already in there. So it's one of those things where, yes, it's a quote free goal, but it's a 6-ish minute time commitment.
Yeah. So I don't know exactly where Star picked up bombs that GFE missed bombs. I don't know. I don't think he farmed bombs at the Bonk Rocks. Was it? It may have just been the Bonk Rocks north of Links, next to the Sanctuary.
Might have been, because I believe GFE skipped that.
Yeah. Oh, it was in Link's house. Okay, so.
Oh, there we go.
GFE.
Again, our tracker's keeping us honest.
Yeah. But we're kind of like this. This will be kind of like our. I think these are about all the immediate goals we can do right now, except for like we need a bottle or something. Yep. Ooh, GFE gets us the first compass.
There we go. Yeah, we have 5 maps or 5 compasses on this card.
Yep. Ganon Star Small Key. We're probably not seeing Ganon Star today.
Yeah, unless these runners are 12 and 12, and that last goal is either get the item off of Ped or pull the GT big chest.
Yeah. Or it could be that we have everybody's favorite book in Ganon's Tower. Because we have 2 goals today related to the book, break one of the tablets, or open up Desert Palace with the book. So, book has 2 goals as long as we can find the sword.
Yeah. I mean, a couple of the other ones you can link up. You already mentioned dying to Catfish. Bringing a follower to Catfish is also on the card. We've seen some runners this tournament already. If they have the flute in hand, they'll go up the mountain to rescue the old man, and then just flute down and go to Catfish with the old man.
Yeah.
Like, that's an interesting play to make, but you can't run with the old man in tow, so it's a long walk to bring him fishing.
Yeah. You know, actually, you know what would be the best way to probably pull that off? You mirror in front of Dark Potion Shop and then flute down to Potion Shop.
Oh, see, that's super smart.
But so at least you'd say that you'd have the time dashing out to Potion Shop. But
yeah, I think that would honestly be faster. Sorry, cutting you off there.
Oh no, it's fine. We're gonna see some Southlight World checks. We could get into climbing the mountain. At some point, it's out of logic. We don't have a lamp, but we have a glove, and I think we have a glove.
We got footwear. I don't think we have.
We don't have a glove. Never mind.
It'll just be a mini mold arm, and you'll be vindicated instantly.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that you can hook clip the block. It's kind of the second strategy beyond the mirror block deletion that people like to use in order to get around. Bushcraft has red rupees.
Hey,
perfect for this. Perfect for the seed where we don't have to buy anything. Oh, by the way, GFE actually did buy 1 item in the Light World shop.
Yep,
bought bombs.
The bombs. That's true.
There's the glove. There we go. I was right.
See, I told you, instant vindication.
Ice Palace, Big Key. And the key. Now we need a lamp and a sword.
I was gonna say, how are these runners feeling about Dark Aga?
By the way, we have full Swamp Palace kit except for the Big Key now.
Oh, that is gross.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah. I think GFE is gonna go do Ice Rock Cave and then probably. We have Flipper. Fuck, we can just go to Zora right out.
Yeah, we do. We do have those flippers. So don't even need to worry about like saving that water walk all the way to the waterfall ferry. Can get everything.
No, we can't. But the flippers, we'd lose it just before the portal. But yeah, this is where that money difference is coming in right now.
Yep.
Because this is the difference because GV can route in 5 checks. Stakes if he wants to do hobo. Don't do hobo.
Taking a look. Yeah, I don't think we don't have the reveal a hidden cave in both world states, so GFE dodging that Ruby Cave just below Ice Rock Cave here, and it looks like we're going to Eastern on Starx this side.
Yeah, this makes sense. We found the Eastern Palace, Big Key, and CAC. So Eastern Palace is 4 items. There's 3 items in Zaha, and we'll know what our green pendant is.
Yeah, I like it. Get that density early. Just looking for Moon Pearl for Dark World access.
Yeah, good with green pendant, Tower of Hera.
More money on the Hylia Island too.
Yeah. Ooh, there we go. Mirror and sword.
All right.
How do you feel about Dark Aga and Free Art?
You have the cave. But this is definitely feeling like, hey, run up the mountain, and I think that's where it starts.
Yeah. Yeah. Now the only question right now is, we don't have a lamp to get this into logic, so this could be a lamp or a flute. To kind of, because it feels like our progression is going to be on the mountain next, so it's probably lamp or flute sitting in Zora region, or else it's just an Eastern Palace, and you just don't want to do it without a flute.
Oh, Starx is definitely thinking about Dark Aga doing a lumberjack check here.
Well, you know, I don't mind this before you go up there because you haven't seen what's like. You're heading to the mountain.
Ooh, there's that hair-big. Oh, and the moon. Yep, the flippers getting our Dark World access.
Yeah, unfortunately. Okay, so that's not great for GFE, actually.
Yeah, leaving that mirror over in Saha for a while.
Mirror and sword at Saha, because you're just never gonna go over there. Unless he decides to go over to Eastern Palace region and then like just check it and go into Pod.
Yeah.
But I don't think you're gonna do that before you go check Hype Cave.
No, not at all. And you definitely want to like save that trip for having the mirror, so you can do both Eastern and Pod at the same time. But the mirror's right there.
Yeah. So.
What's the fish have? Just a heart. I mean, hey, that's important though. We have 11 hearts or red mail on the card.
True. So Starx can get to Hera. Ooh, well, at least you'd save the old man. GV's gonna go check the back of Escape.
And who knows, maybe he opts to do the density play here and do like this check and Saha before going Dark World. But
I mean,
like you alluded to, I think Hype Cave, the siren song of Hype Cave is.
I think you at least want to do Hype Cave, and then I think you at least want to do. There's a Pod Ball.
Mm-hmm.
I think you at least want to do Hype Cave, and then I think you have to make the decision if you want to go take Stompy and Dig Game, or you want to. We too, by the way, have Shovel 3 items on our bingo card today. The Dig Game items do not count.
Yep.
But actually, he'll do this because, so here's the thing: he's going to go to the lake because there's a shop at the lake, and if he goes to the shop, he'll just buy bombs or a heart, and he'll be done with that. Or he buy. I don't think you want to buy the 100 rupee bombs.
From the bomb shop, we did say the bomb shop and the potion shop are considered specialty shops.
Okay.
Ooh, double maps. So
Double
I think
maps.
GFE's up to 3 maps there.
Yeah, it's at least 2 or 3 TR big key.
Mm-hmm.
Probably not going to come to play.
I think I saw something for Thieves Town on Stark's side. Might have been a big key. So yeah, this is. You saw that seldom remembered shop on Starx's side in the mountain there. That was a really clever.
I never forget about that shop. That's my shop where I go to if I get into Paradox Cave with only 1 bomb. And yeah, here we go.
And now Starx knows, okay, GFE has Dark World access, not through Aga.
Or he thinks he did it with just doing Dark Aga because GFE's kind of a madman.
It's true. But then you would assume one of those Aga goals would have been clicked.
Yeah.
So defeat Aga. Ooh, Fire Rod.
That's really, really nice.
Stark's gonna be able to get that with that mirror too.
Yeah, so GV's gonna go get into Thieves Town. We have burn Bomb and Crack Floor as a goal. We can immediately Bomb and Crack Floor in Thieves in Pot.
Yep. Have 2 small keys, I think. Plenty.
I know at least 1 or 2. Yeah. So he can get a lot of value out of this, but.
And it's like, yes, GFE is going to have 4 goals here in the first 15 minutes, but I'd say item-wise, Starx is in a very good position.
Yeah, the mirror and the mirror. The problem with, so for those who don't watch a lot of Link's Fast Randomizer, is Eastern Palace and Pod are really, really popular to double up in terms of like routing because both dungeons kind of are horrible to get to, running around to them. But they're in the same place, literally in the Light World and Dark World. I believe that's at least 4 maps for GFE.
Yeah, definitely 4 with those 2 that were in hype.
Yeah. So you like to combo the 2 of them, and unfortunately, this means like one of the worst places in a seed for the mirror is of course Eastern Pod region because you kind of always want to hold off to the Eastern Pod until you get the mirror for that reason. There goes the bomb of floor goal. For GFE. Opening the middle door, that's fine. We'll see if Yost and McCliver fails.
Yeah. So let's see. We just saw an ice key on Starx's side. We don't have that goal today. We have opened the doors in Skull Woods.
Yeah.
Not necessarily Ice Palace, but still not a bad one to have as we get that save and quit from GFE. Starx with a pretty nice Harapod there.
Yeah, that was, by the way, that was one of our mail upgrades on Pod as well. So GV is now halfway to the mail or hearts goal.
Did you see what Starx just pulled out of Hera there, Kafa?
No.
So that was powder in the compass chest there.
Okay, so Dead Rocks are going down next.
Yep, so let's...
Their tyranny will finally be ended.
Hopefully Starx remembers that, like, hey, right outside of Tower of Hera where I am, I can just sprinkle a Dead Rock.
I can't... Yeah, that one especially. He's got it coming. He's blocked my way to Ether Tablet too many times. Said it good for too long.
The powder and the mushroom were in Hera.
And LGV's like, what? Well, I don't know what the heck Starx is doing, because I've probably beat him to a couple of early calls.
Yep. Yeah,
he's gone somewhere.
I mean, sniped him on 2 of those super early goals for sure.
Yeah.
Don't forget it. And there's Dead Rocks down
There's plenty of Dead Rocks. Right. There's not a lack of Dead Rocks. This isn't that one holiday rando.
Oh! The Mad Lad!
Man.
Oh, wow! Brilliant! I didn't even think of that. That was insanely brilliant move by Starx there.
Yeah. That was 2 goals. Killing Dead Rock and burn a freezing enemy.
Oh, I got chills there. I wasn't even thinking of that. And no.
Yeah, and so unfortunately what this now means for GFE is GFE knows the mirror somewhere.
Yeah.
Because he sees the fire on it, he just saw the goal go off, so he knows I'm missing a sword or in bombos, or I'm missing the mirror for that fire rod.
Yep. Or somehow Starx has the bow already and is in the back of Eastern, but either way, it's gonna say, hey, Eastern area.
Yeah. Well, for him, it doesn't have to say Eastern area for him. That's the problem. He has full Darkhold access, so it could still be Village of Outcast, Thieves Town.
Very, very true.
But GFE's going to go quickly run over and do Paradox Cave here.
Yep. So yeah, that was a nice move.
Yeah, that was really, really nice. Getting yourself up from being down 4-0 to just 4-2 is really, really good. Looks like we're going to go see Castle from Starx, and this will probably, with the Fire Rod, we'll probably see Aga here.
Yeah, definitely not a bad play.
And maybe you take the death to Aga too. You don't take the death to Aga, you take the death to the Catfish.
Yep, absolutely. Get the kill Aga, and then you're already on top of the pyramid next to Catfish. And while yes, you can't bring the follower over there, you can still go there. A nice clean 3 goals. Yeah, it's a 6-ish minute time commitment, but at that point, you're like, I gotta go for some of the silly ones that my opponent might not.
Okay, so we had found the Thieves Town small key up there as well. That's nice.
Okay, that's what I'm like. There's something for Thieves Town that Starx found.
Yeah, I don't know where that last map was though. So I'm pretty sure Starx has a map that GFE doesn't.
I think there might have been one in Saha's closet.
Yeah.
Because I think it was mirror map sword.
Yeah, GFE will go up here and go do Paradox Cave next, Spiral Cave next, and then get out of here because he can't do anything else. Those are just bombs.
There you go. Switching to the hammer, taking out those guards. Ooh, nice. There's that Thieves Town big. All right, that's the entire Thieves Town package there on Starx's side.
Yeah.
And with that Fire Rod, can do 2 Dark World dungeons in a hurry.
Yep. We have to do 3.
Yep.
We'll see where GFE's gonna opt to go. Density-wise, if you want to make the play for the mirror, that you know it's probably going to be over in Eastern Palace region.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah. And yeah, unless he's pulling our leg here. That's where he's going. That's honestly a nice heart on Starks' side, putting him up to 6 for the potential Dark Agate climb.
Yeah.
We shall see.
Yeah, he doesn't have a lot of magic, which is the one thing that concerns me.
Mm-hmm.
You'd like to have a couple of fire rod shots just to like. You can do you can do like the first big dark room, but at the second big dark room where you have the invisible platforms.
And yeah, there was that map for GFE and the mirror and the sword. You saw him look at that mirror and that map, like
he just took a pause and he's like, "I'm going for my fire rod."
Yep.
Yeah, he wants a dark world dungeon clear.
Yeah, and I mean, yeah, Stark's saying, "Let's do it." Okay, I love it.
Now, the other interesting thing is now GFE picked up the Tower Big Key from Waterfall Ferry.
Mm-hmm.
So GFE may be opting to go take a look at Tower Fair as well, because he can actually grab that item.
Yeah, very true. So it's really funny because GFE has that big key to Hera, which it's another item, but Starks has that big key to Thieves Town from Escape that might elude GFE for a hot minute.
Yeah, I mean, when with at least GFE's not going to bother killing Angus.
No.
He's going to gain. This is a lot of going to be several goals for Starks right here, and kind of like what this will be after this will probably be a tie game. But GFE's probably going to go. It
is goals, but it's a time investment that GFE's going to save.
Yeah, because climbing Agate Tower is like a 4 or 5 minute endeavor.
Yep, especially in the dark. But really nice first fire rod shot there by Starx. Switch the hammer.
Yeah, and
I think seen our stun prize, have we?
I don't think so. Just a hard, and yeah, now GFE knows exactly what Starks did.
Yep.
Probably may aim to metagame around this and assume that he's probably going to go do Aga with the fire rod, just because it's 2 goals.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Has lost. Yeah, this is where I was afraid of with the lack of magic. He doesn't have magic for the fire rod.
Just got tucked into that bottom corner too. Missed a turn, but I think he's back on the path. There we go. Yep. Probably just pulled up a map.
Yeah.
Take a pause. Pull up the map. We're all happy that you can do it by memory, but just pull up that map. Here's the hard room. He has just enough for 1 fire rod shot. You got to hit the torch first try. Just going for it. And that was a fall.
Yeah.
Maybe he doesn't have enough. Maybe he's just short. Oh, no.
Ooh, that's unfortunate.
Yep. I think Tink to guard, so alerted the other 2 in the dark, who, of course, have Sam Fisher vision.
I mean, do they have Sam Fisher vision if you can, break it with a ape, with a boomerang?
Yeah.
GFE is heading into Castle now.
Yep.
Unfortunately, this is... Yeah, unfortunately, we're going to kind of see that goal swing.
Yep.
Was it the big key wasn't Dark Cross, it was the other way around, right?
Thieves Town Big was, I think Boomerang Chest or this chest, Map Chest, one of the 2.
Yeah.
There's the Thieves Big.
Oh, good.
Another boss strong on Saha, so... I mean,
logically required.
Yep. And Starx knows, hey, GFE was in the Dark World already.
Yeah.
So...
So for him, it's either Zora or
Eastern here, or Adina, which would be frightening, but...
It doesn't exist.
What I like about you, Top 5, you speak sense.
Yeah, that's 10. I believe is that no, that's 9 hearts. 9 hearts and 1 mail upgrade for GFE.
Yep.
Thank God he has the mirror. It'll be interesting to see if he decides to metagame off of Starks.
Yeah.
Not with that. Oh God!
Because of course there's a bow in Eastern.
Yeah. Now is beating Eastern Palace in logic right now? Actually, technically it isn't because of the way that Gisan, he applies special rules to the Eastern Palace composite map in order to prevent them from getting junk filled into Ganon's tower.
Yep.
But you're still going to want to beat this dungeon.
Yep. And yeah, if GFE has an easier time of this, which he should with that blue mail.
He's got blue mail and a full magic bar. Starx was coming in with, Starx was coming in with like a half of a.
Yeah, maybe 3 fire rod shots tops.
Yeah.
So that bow is mighty interesting to me.
Yeah.
Stun prize was small magic too, by the way. So
it's not
that's
bad.
Unfortunate that Starx could have gotten a little more magic before the dark rose.
Yeah.
So, all right, now let's see isn't the right word, but let's suss out how GFE does with Dark Aga here.
I think we can see.
Yeah, we can see now.
Oh, we have 2 shields today. That's your second shield in Eastern Palace we chest.
Excellent.
Don't have a shield goal, but we can block fireballs now.
Yeah. One of the tournament admins says, I don't want to say a phobia of the mirror shield, but definitely strong feelings, so we definitely didn't put that goal on here.
Of course you didn't.
Next time. Alright, GFE getting that torch. So now we can see the room where Starx unfortunately took a death. Yeah. One more room. Get the key. Alright, and GFE gonna take probably, like we were saying, probably gonna go the route of take the blue ball hits, destroy Aga, go to Catfish. Nice bombos there, Eastern.
Nice lamp lock bombos. Unfortunately, the fire rod is. Fire rod gets still blocked the lamp technically.
Yeah, something rule of fire. Alright. Starx, if you just shoot forward twice, you hit that, there you go, or just off to the side.
Now, we also have kill Red Igor
Mm-hmm.
as a goal, so this will actually be giving GFE some pretty good information very shortly.
Well, it is the same goal as Dead Rocks, though.
Oh, that's true. I forgot that.
Yeah. It's a pick your poison goal. You can kill one or the other. GFE not even going for the
not even no hug speed. Can't even get across the corner, much less the torch.
Somewhere Mr. Ed is sad and he doesn't know why.
Mr. Ed is currently racing.
He's
across
sad.
keys.
So that's why he's sad.
Is he racing again? Hold on.
It's alright. Alright, so GFE getting the first free shot on it. And what I love about this goal is I've seen so many people going for this. GFE though getting the first blue ball. And then they go to the Aga fight and get what would have been a perfect Aga pattern.
Yeah. At least he's standing far enough away where he has enough time to kind of react.
Yep. So now he has to keep track of 2 different numbers. One is how many hits he puts on Aga, and one is how many hits he takes.
Yeah. Actually, no, Mr. Ed isn't sad at all. I discovered.
It's all right.
He's racing AFG.
Classic. As we have first dungeon down on Starks' side.
Yep.
2 blue ball hits from GFE. And there's the third one. So Starks now knows, shoot, I could have had that. But that's okay. There's plenty of game left to play.
Yep.
Starks, please just run to the Zora area.
Yeah, he's got the mushroom as well, so he can go and turn that in.
Yeah.
Is finally opting to Houlihan the other way. Yeah, he doesn't have the money for it.
Yep. So heads up play. We know Zora is useless, but this will also be our first look at the pyramid.
Now, unfortunately, because we had found flippers already, you can use the same Houlihan method that GFE did early on. Is that a bow?
It's a big key.
Big key. Fire. All right, GFE is going to take as many hits as he can heading to Cat.
Yep.
You
want to... Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, here we go.
God, I can't wait for Catfish to spit out Sankheart. Just all his doomsday prepping only to get thwarted by the fish itself.
GFE's forgotten he has the mirror. or doesn't want to get accidentally talk to the shopkeep. Let's see what was on the mushroom hand then.
Yep. Yeah, it's $20. Yep, there you go. Talk to the shopkeep. So yeah, you have to spawn the catfish. GFE. You have to get the item first, then reset the screen.
Look, he's just being very, very careful. I'm methodical about it.
Come on, Sankheart. Come on,
Oh, God!
The lamp. I mean, that was in logic, though. You gotta reset the screen there, GFE. Oh, no, you don't. He's just doing it with the mirror. Not a bad plan.
No. Fortunately, now he can get crabbed.
And there we go. Here's Starx. Finally with Dark World access at the 30-minute mark. Thinking, oh boy. But I mean, we know GFE hasn't even been over to
Village of
area. Yeah, boo. Alright, just a fireball. I like when the catfish chucks a bomb back.
Yeah.
And Gino goes down.
Yeah, so we're up to 8 goals to GFE. He only needs 5 more now.
Yep. So at this point, it's almost, hey, I want to find a bottle as quickly as possible.
Yeah, bottles. Yeah, bottle be like 2 or 3 goals right there. Probably head for Village of Outcasts. We have 3 Darkhold dungeons clearable.
Yeah. I mean, GFE doesn't know he can finish off Pod. Oh wait, does he?
No. We have Swamp Swamp.
Oh God, that's right.
We have full Swamp Kit. We have full Swamp Kit. We have full enough to.
Gross. Yeah.
All right, here we go. Time to do a little bit of a dungeon rush.
Skull Thieves Swamp. Yeah.
Not a. I mean, for Dark World.
I'm kind of interested as to why he didn't do Kingstoon there, but
I don't know.
The inner machinations of someone
know.
of GFE's caliber is far beyond my scope. I will say that. GFE is a heck of a run. There's that shovel. There's another goal. Oh, what? I feel like it's worth noting. There was a race yesterday, one of the last of the round ones, where one of the runners went into Tower of Hera with only bombs, didn't have enough bombs to get the lobby chest item, came out of Hera to start trying to dig up bombs, and it took forever. That was a good one, but there's those 3 items. Did dig up a fairy too, so if we get that net. I think GFE's remembering he forgot Kingstoon.
Yeah. Yeah, Starx is probably going to have the lead on dungeon completions.
Yeah.
It's going to be into Skullwoods first, and then probably we'll head over to the Thieves down afterwards.
Yeah. Solid route. I mean, GFE definitely being thorough. Nice half magic.
Yeah.
The king was a wizard.
We still don't have access to tower rooms in any of the world yet. Other than, we can't get into Hera Basement. No. We don't have access to Desert, and all of our Dark World tile dungeons are all mitts locked at the very least.
Yeah, so just like you predicted, GFE definitely taking a thorough approach here. That's his 11th. Is that his 11th or his 10th? That's his 10th.
That's his 10th. So he'll be almost there. But there was a hard piece on. I'm not sure how many hard pieces he has, but there was a hard piece on Race Game.
Yeah, that's good heads up knowledge of if I'm close and if the runner is paying that close attention to know. It's gonna be real funny when the next chest GFE opens has the red mail anyway.
Yeah.
So he went all that way for the heart.
Well, he hadn't checked. He blind checked blinded Aga.
That's right.
He was gonna just do Aga anyway because it was you could get 2 or 3 goals out of it.
Yep. But, so did we come in here with another Skull Small? I think we did.
I don't know.
So Starx might be able to get the 4 small key doors.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
We're great commentary.
It's a Skullwood Swanky. I generally have trained my brain to, there's one, or in Crossviews, it's like,
Yep.
There's the other two. I don't Moths and Logic. I don't care with Moths and Logic. I'm just beating Moth with a goddamn lantern and bombs.
There's those mitts sitting under the bridge, and yeah, Starx does have 2 smalls in possession. Just opened a door, so
yes, GFE does as well.
Yep.
So
GFE doing the front though first, so might sneak that goal out from under Starx while Starx is on the Moth fight.
Yeah.
Oh, there's
there we go.
piece.
There we go. We're less than at least 3.
Yep. Every heart piece now has potential.
Yeah.
So yeah, I do think this is heads up routing on GFE's part. Again, nothing against Starx's routing here because killing the boss is important.
I mean, yeah, Starx is doing kind of like the more traditional route. To be honest, this is like the route you'd kind of expect to go through Skullwoods to begin with.
Yep.
Which is like if you want to dead end it, you want to finish in Skullwoods, you end at Mothula.
Yeah.
But if you want to and work your way, run your way out.
That was a really clean Moth fight, by the way.
It was.
So Starx might actually get that goal because that was a super fast hammer Moth.
Yeah, it's gonna. GFE's gonna have to run through pretty quickly.
Mm-hmm. Gonna be tight. So let's see. Starx did 2 in the back. GFE's done 2 in the front. So, yeah, Starx just gonna have to. All right, 3 and there we go. That was a heads-up play by GFE. They're getting that other one in the front. So now, as soon as he dashes across the bridge, that's door number 4.
Yeah. He may opt to. Well, yeah, he'll probably do that and then beat him off.
Get the mitts. Yeah. No.
Oh boy. Okay, so this is gonna go to Starx. No, this is Starx. Starx is gonna get around to doing the one in the front before this. Oh wait, no.
GFE's got mirror, and GFE literally just has to dash.
Yeah, GFE's gonna have to get it. Yeah.
And it's a key dash too, so yeah, the fire snake was trying to be a bro. Oh, GFE hasn't noticed it yet. GFE didn't notice it in time.
Starx snipes a goal from GFE.
I wonder if GFE miscounted or if he just genuinely forgot. But he wouldn't have forgotten because he opened that door that no one opened. Oh, he didn't open the gate in the bumper room. Okay. Thank you, Fiery.
Okay, that would explain.
Again, trackers saving our bacon.
Yeah.
I was enamored with that Moth fight, clearly.
Yeah. So Stark's going to do some more North Dark World up here. With the mitts, this kind of makes sense.
Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
With the mitts being available now, you may want to work your way south with the mitts so you can get to Smith Chain after you're done with Thieves Town. Or at least, you probably just want to do it and just get Purple Just turned in anyway.
Yep. I mean,
we're hunting for bottles. That's the problem right now.
It's bottles, cane, or flute, or book. That's our goal mode, essentially. Bottles, cane, book, and flute. Because that gets us the majority of the rest of our goals, one way or the other. I mean, you can hope that the fairy gives you either a fairy or a bee, or you can hope you're finding the bug net. Yeah. I'm kind of shocked we haven't come across a single bottle yet, but if there's one here in Vu, it's going to come down to who remembers to mirror. And, does the vendor? No, the vendor in CAC doesn't have a potion. GFE opting to go back to the catfish. I think this is probably GFE saying, I have the tile lead, so now I'm going to do maybe some of the slower goals in sort of hedging the bet that Starx isn't going to do those because they're slower, and GFE knows Starx has to do quicker goals to catch up.
Yeah.
So I do like this play from GFE here.
Yeah, so GFE is at 9 goals, so this will be his 10th. So he only has to get 3 more goals. He's one off from doing hard containers or red mail. He needs if he gets a bottle, that'll essentially be it for him, because then he...
Sorry, there was a potion there in the front of Thieves.
Ooh, okay.
So, in theory, Starx could do front 4 here and then just mirror out and drink that.
I'd probably just mirror out and drink it to begin with.
Knowing that you have to snipe those, and I mean, the good news is you now know, hey, GFE's over at Catfish. Like, there's no way around it. GFE's at Catfish right now.
At the very least, taking some good overworld knowledge here. And, GFE's heading into... Here we go.
Nice. Alright, yep, and Starx does have the
And GFE forgets.
This isn't cross keys.
This isn't cross keys.
Alright, yep. Nice little quick map check there.
And GFE all know there's a mirror, there's a bottle available somewhere.
Yep. What better place to have a drink than the tavern?
We don't have a bug net yet, so we can't get a good bee unless it's our waterfall fairy turn in.
You can buy a bad bee, but not a good bee.
Yeah. GFE probably knows that there's a bottle in Thieves Town or at the village somewhere, because Starx is obviously in Skullwoods.
Yep. And logic dictates that he would then do Thieves. So GFE probably also now thinking, all right, Starx has an advantage on the 3 Dark World dungeons, so again, I'll probably do some longer goals, knowing what Starx is up to, or at least assuming what Starx is up to.
Yeah,
and
unfortunately,
find that red mail or hard on the way.
Yeah, unfortunately, that death in Naga Towers really kind of really put a damper on Starx, because Starx, like that was a 4 goal swing right there.
Yeah.
Like we would be sitting at 8-6 right now instead of 10-4.
Yeah.
At the very least. So.
Yep, that's. I mean, I hate to belabor that point, but it's like that's one of the things of Rando. It's just like I can do this, so I need to do it right. Starx pulling the lever.
What?
I think that was an accident.
Oh,
wow. Nice.
There we go.
On the bat.
Yeah, so GFE's at 10 goals, right? GFE's at 10 goals. Yep. So GFE now knows I just need to go find that bottle, and I've got 2 more goals done. Because I can go get all I have to do is capture Fairy, then go capture the good bee, and then bring it back to Kakariko.
Yep, release it right at the bottle vendor, double gold, just like Starx got earlier.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, there's that cane we were talking about.
Yeah.
That's very likely. Wait, no, we don't have any medallions.
No, we do. We have bombos.
Oh, we do have bombos. That's right.
Yeah. So GFE's like, I know there's a bottle somewhere.
Yep.
Let's go find that bottle. Yep. So Mario's really nice because that means he can get into Ice Palace next. I don't think we have anything that'll be like Ice Palace specific.
Yep. No, that's not on this card. You could have one for the Ice Palace key doors,
like,
but
yeah.
Still, and the tongue statue isn't on this card either.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could be, hey, I'm going to get that bottle, and then, like you said, I know I can dig up a fairy. Really hope that the waterfall fairy...
Not dig up a fairy, just go over to...
any other fairy location.
Go to Good Bee Cave over in Ice Rod Cave, next to Ice Rod Cave, and get the fairy, then bonk the statue for the good bee, and then grab the good bee.
There you go.
I would not be shocked if this is exactly what GFE does as soon as he gets this bottle right here.
Yeah. Why weren't you playing in this tournament top file with all this hot bingo knowledge?
I'm not good. Oh. Okay. Oh, so GFE's going straight for an anti. GFE's going to go powder straight for the anti-fairy.
Yep.
It stands to the side this time.
Again, I like this because it fights against the rando muscle memory that a lot of runners have built up.
Yep. There goes release the fairy. That's Crystal 2 for Fury.
Starx.
Unfortunately for Starx, sorry.
It's all right. Fury's tracking, keeping us honest.
Yeah. And here's GFE heading for good B cave. This is the things you learn when you're playing. No, GFE, this is bad. I'm gonna do the B total.
Let him learn. Let him learn. Yep. Nope. Sorry, GFE. GFE, you gotta unmark that.
Well, he released the B. Oh no, he accidentally marked Pulp Head. Find the GFE.
Yep, but he released the B, but that wasn't a good B.
No, but there was a release of B and a fairy.
Oh, right.
He hasn't...
I'm sorry. You're right. He released the B. Never mind. Ignore the man behind the curtain.
Yeah.
I was combining the goals.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, he's at 11.
Yep. Trying to dig up a good B. Can you?
I don't know.
Because where are the good Bs? There's the good B cave.
Just run north. You're right here next to the portal.
GFE is giving us what we want, which is stream value.
He'll slowly, like, there's 2 fairies. I hope GFE is an experienced enough player in this mode where, in all the like random modes, where I'd hope he knows about good B cave.
Again, that's why we wanted some of these goals on there. Is it really shows off some niche knowledge, like even buying the B at that shop.
Like what trees bonk into apples?
Yep. Yeah, that could be on the card. And the only reason I didn't say anything in the pre-race room when they were talking about it is I thought it was on the card, so I didn't want to say anything. But Shovel Dash doesn't actually dig them up. All right, I think GFE finally, maybe he was just trying to dig it up instead of having to commit.
Yeah, and unfortunately, here's where Starx does. Oh no, there's the bug now.
Yep. Purple chest in tow, though. I don't think GFE completed the Smith chain in that regard.
No. And GFE has finally made it to good B cave. Not a bonkable wall, GFE. I mean it. Here we go.
Hey, look at that. The good B. And there you go, folks. If you didn't know about it, that statue hides a good B.
I'm surprised Starx is doing purple chest in the light. Yeah.
Yeah, just to jump right into swamp, but might just take that portal.
Yeah, now actually, interestingly, I kind of feel like GFE probably makes a play for the mountain next.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting to see if Bombos is our... There we go.
If that'll get us into Turtle Rock.
Well, I think he wants to make the play for Hearts or getting into Turtle Rock to go burn a skull. Because the only... Yeah. So I think this is one of those little tricky things about game knowledge. There are 4 dungeons in this game that have floating skulls unless you're playing Randomizer. Pod, Eastern, Misery Mire, and Turtle Rock. However, for whatever reason, the Pod and Eastern skulls are summoned by cutscenes. So they technically don't burn for some reason.
Yeah. So
you have to get into Mire or Turtle Rock. We have seen exactly one of our medallions, which was Bombos, and it was the Eastern Palace Big Key chest, of all places. So let's see if GFE will finally manage to get enough health and just end this seed.
Yeah, very possible. I mean, yeah, Starx knows that his shot is good. Oh, God. If GFE doesn't find health and the book is in here... Oh, look, another medallion.
There's another medallion.
Oh, there's our other bow. Interesting.
That's really nice. That might push GFE into Eastern. Or do Eastern and some more of Pod.
Yeah.
Because, like, I think it... Good. Green potion. Go well with the red potion. We get it to destroy.
One more bottle, and that's another goal.
Yeah.
But red mail or some hearts here for GFE.
Or a book now.
Yeah, it's true. Our second sword. Wrong piece of paper, game. Just more big keys. And of all the times we don't have open 6 big chests.
Oh, hey. You know, nothing like a mid-locked open key with the mids in the back is cold. Oh, boy. So it is Bombos. So where does GFE go now? Because I think he wants hearts, and I don't know if he knows a place to get... He's got to figure out a place to get hearts.
I think the bow pushes pod here. I honestly think the bow pushes him to pod.
Pod Eastern, yeah.
Yep. And yeah, so he'll start with pod and then just go into Eastern if he still isn't done.
Or is he may just do Swamp, because Swamp's also pretty dense.
True. Very true.
Swamp Key to Desert, it's not really going to matter. We're going to have... DP's probably going to be at 11 hearts before that. Uncle Bombs... GFE did not check K45 the first time through.
I think it was rupees. It wasn't something important.
Okay, Quake. Okay, we've gone from having all our no medallions to all our medallions.
We are at Antiques Roadshow percent. Our coin collection completed. You can boot me. It's fine.
Oh, good. Both of our district keys were just sitting in Swamp. With no buffs.
Swamp is just a wet desert, right?
Yeah.
Come on, book. Book. Compass. I mean, Starx has a choice now with this Argus fight. Could do, you know, a magical fight, pull and then use one of the rods. Could do the hammer fight, could do double sword spins with the fighter sword. Definitely has a choice in front of him.
I mean, my preference is I have fighter sword. I do double fighter sword spins.
Yep.
Argus buffs don't rebound off of spins. So you can do easy double spins on them, which is the same thing as doing your... If he remembers the piece, I called it!
Yeah, nice.
It's hard on race game.
Is this number 4? This would be so clutch.
No,
oh!
We're down to 1. He's at least 2. He's got to find 1 or 2 more.
Yep. I mean, CJS, it's very possible the book is chilling in GT.
Yeah. The book doesn't block a ton, especially considering we have mids.
Yep. Definitely seen it a few times in this tournament. One more spin here from Starx.
GFE blew up a bomb and has a key from a fairy because he just cannot get enough of those.
And
yeah,
that's the third Dark World done.
Oh, another pendant. 1 more, and we have access to pedestal and a
pet
goal.
goal, yeah.
Now Starx can actually get into TR and snipe that burning Stalfos goal.
Yeah.
I mean, but at this point, like, GFE just literally needs to find 1 or 2 more of like the second most common item in the in the item pool. And it's not like we've run up our count with like just hard pieces to begin with. We haven't found a lot of hard containers.
Yeah, very true.
So,
all right.
GFE's.
Starx, need to get up the mountain, friend.
Because everything that Starx can start to try to lock GFE out is really his only way back into this. He has all 3 medallions. He knows he can get into TR now.
Yep. And that might be the play here. Okay. Yep. There's the mountain saving quit. Okay.
Yeah. GFE saves in the late world because, of course, he beat Agus, so his Dark World is pyramid start from here on out.
Yep.
He is heading for Eastern Pod. Okay, so this is going to be Bombos. Unfortunately, this is going to... No, he's heading south. Okay, Ice Palace. Never mind.
Might have been the decision made for him by that guard chasing him. Oh, fine, I'll
He's
go
got
south.
blue mail and 10 hearts.
I know, but dash lines. What about my dash lines?
Yeah.
See, exactly, fiery nose. There's one of those dead rocks just for you, top file. Are we gonna get the heart / red mail and ice? Just dead rocks. I think Starx at least burns the Stalfos head before GFE gets that, unless there's a full heart right here in.
Yeah. No. Well. So this will be a goal and a half for Starx. Because at the very least, yeah, there is a tile room in Turtle Rock. There's actually 2 tile rooms in Turtle Rock. One of them's actually right off the main lobby, and nobody ever goes there because it just like kind of leads to a room that has a fairy and a full magic jar, which is wonderful for Turtle Rock. It's not like we have full magic jars everywhere in that dungeon.
Yep. GFE is probably like the one time you're actually hoping to pull a heart piece, and you just can't.
Red rupees, the only thing in the game more prevalent in the item pool than heart pieces.
Yep. And there's silvers for Starx.
That's a second. Yeah, that's a third bottle. Unfortunately, GFE did go into swamp to get a third, or else he'd be done.
Yep. Oh goodness gracious! Stark's at least gonna get the Master Sword here. I don't think there was a big key here to swamp. I think
Skull Woods.
Yep. There it is. GFE gets the 13th tile, takes the win. Get your GGs in chat for our runners. We will see about getting them in here. GFE talking about it in the race room. Never before have I hunted for a heart piece for so long and not found one. So they'll pop into the waiting room. We'll pull them down in here. And talk to them again. Sort of tail of the seed, unfortunately for Starx.
Yeah,
was dying in that Aga climb.
Yeah. That would have been 11-4, and we would have been at 11-7 with a 4 goal difference, and probably pushing some of the later gills.
Yeah.
Being joined by Starx, GG Starx. I think we're gonna. Here comes GFE.
Yep.
GG's.
Hey, GG's.
I'm glad you remembered that there was a hard piece on Race Game.
No, I knew that was there.
I know,
but I never found a 4th heart piece, so it didn't matter.
We were hoping there was.
Oh man, just give me a heart container. Why not?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's what I was hunting for as well, because I knew that was probably one of the easiest ones to get.
Yeah.
Really fast.
GFE's been hunting a heart container, a mail upgrade, or a heart piece for like 15 minutes because there's a mail upgrade in pod. So he was looking for a red mail as well.
Oh yeah, I got Moon Pearl so late I didn't even set foot in the pod.
I figured you probably did. Oh man, like.
Yeah, unfortunately, Starx, you like that. So I guess I have a question for GFE, because obviously you knew Starx had access to fire.
Oh yeah, I was going up the mountain.
Got that wonderful double goal.
And saw that happen, and then I see the fire rod on top of Spec Rock, and I'm like, oh great, Mirror is either in Saha, Eastern, or Front of Escape.
Or Nagina, but Nagina doesn't exist. So.
Oh yeah, that doesn't exist. No. We don't count that.
Nagina is a trap.
Yeah. We were wondering if that, because obviously like it's the Mirror in Saha, it's like one of the worst spots for a Mirror. Especially when you nailed Dark World access so early and you had a reason to go into pod.
Mix that with pod, yeah.
But yeah, so like I was just wondering, like when were you deciding when would you have aborted like claiming Aga Tower? Because you were later to Aga Tower. You were probably figuring you were later to Aga Tower. But
Well,
because Starks unfortunately took a
Yeah.
death in the second dark room. I think the second big dark
okay.
room.
Yeah, the
Like,
the one with the drop downs, the drops. So I was missing a sliver of mana to just
Yeah.
get the
light the lamp
torch.
and have
Yeah.
it. Yeah, have it have it be an easy one, but of course not. There's
Yeah.
never an
Yeah.
easy one with this game.
I
Yeah.
kind
Yeah.
of I kind of delayed that a bit because I was like, he's probably going for that, but at the same time, it's kind of a long goal. But since there were two goals in that, I figured it was still valuable enough. But
Yeah,
when it wasn't getting marked, I was like, maybe he's not comfortable with Dark Aga with Fire Rod. But
I thought I
uh,
was.
yeah,
Yeah.
I mean that's fair. I mean, I was conserving the magic. Like, I took the ball and chain slow just to ensure that I wouldn't waste any fire rod shots in case something
Yeah.
went wrong.
Well,
Yeah,
I think a large part of it was that I think from like a magic perspective, you got actually really lucky when you were doing Spiral Cave. You got a full magic
Oh yeah,
drop
I
off
got that
of a
full
mini
magic drop.
Moldorm, and
Yes, I
Starks was
did.
kind of sitting at like
Less than half.
three
Yeah.
slightly under
three
half. Yeah,
shots going
Yeah,
into
yeah.
castles. So you had full magic. He
yeah,
didn't even
and
have
I
half.
I don't think I knew at that point that stun prize
Yep.
was small magic jars.
No.
Oh,
Yeah.
was it?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. So that would have helped too, and possibly
Yeah.
swung this a little bit. But
I have another
Yeah,
question.
that's an
Yeah.
easy 2 goals for me. 3 if I decide to go up the tower twice after taking a death. But
I
that's
mean,
pretty
I
good.
chose to just go down to Catfish after
Mhm.
killing Aga.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They were
I
hoping
didn't
for
have
Centaur.
I didn't have Moon Pearl by that point, so
Yep.
that's
That's
why I was
Oh, okay.
thinking maybe going up twice.
Well, I found Catfish a little funny because Catfish had the lamp after I
Yep.
had just did Aga. So, um, yeah, that was something. But my question, when I entered Back of Skull,
Mhm.
in my mind, I was like, I probably should just rush the boss and get my 4 doors
Mhm.
and come back in for the bridge chest. Um,
Starks
but I was
was
like, nah, I think I'm all right. And then, like, I get back there and I go to click the goal and it's clicked. And I'm like, oh, how close was that?
Honestly, like Starks had the Hammer Moth fight, one of the best Hammer Moth fights I've seen in a long time, and I think that's what gave him enough time to go back into the front and click that. It
Oh,
was,
he went back to the front.
yep,
Okay.
yeah,
he
Yeah,
did back to
I
front, but
rushed the boss.
phenomenal Hammer Moth kill,
yeah,
and just I'd say seconds.
yeah.
Well, like, I will express one little feeling I have about
Yeah,
the bingo board is I hate the dark blue color.
fair.
Like, because I'm have my cursor hovering over it and that turns dark blue, and so I didn't
Gotcha.
realize it had
Oh,
been clicked
Yeah,
until I clicked it because I've got it like minimized. I can't
Yep.
actually see the feed because of my
yeah.
Oh,
display
gotcha.
space.
Yep, yep.
So I was like, oh man, I
No,
just got sniped on this one.
that's a fair point and something we can definitely encourage runners against in the future.
yeah.
It's no
I
not a
appreciate
huge
that.
deal, but it's
No,
just the fact that the hovering
yeah,
color and that color are so similar.
Yeah,
yes,
they're
that's very
very
true.
similar. I never noticed, but now that I actually like hover over one of my squares, it's pretty similar. So yeah,
Yeah.
maybe
Understandable, and thank you for that. It's one of those we want to make this as approachable as possible. So something that we hadn't thought of, but something we can definitely encourage in the future.
Yeah.
and you said I sniped you on the 4 key doors in Skullwoods. I was actually talking to the NPC in the second chest game when you marked
Yep.
it. I know. I was like, okay, it's early game. He
Yep.
went for the 4 drop downs. I can just rush both chess games. I might be able to beat him
I'm
there.
I'm
It,
curious
And
what
I
your
start
start
talking to the
was.
NPC.
Were you going for
it,
drop
it,
downs too?
Mhm.
Yeah, I started with drop
Okay.
downs. Saw you get
yeah.
them. I went back up to the Lost Woods chess game and rushed down straight to the one
I,
under CAC.
honestly. There are a couple little things here and there that kind of swung the race to GFE. I think one Starx was you accidentally walked up to open the chest before talking to the chest game guy in Lost
Oh.
Woods, and literally you were ahead entering that place, and then you both left it at about the same time because you had to go back and talk to the guy again.
Yeah.
And I think GFE just managed to get a slightly better like dash down through town.
Yeah, I was a little shocked when I got that one. All I could come up with was he was also going for drop downs.
Yeah, you both were though. I think Starks didn't hooligan.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I figured when I saw
Yeah.
you mark it so early. I was like, he probably went to East Ferry, Houlihan there, and went straight to Uncle after that.
Yeah, I do have a comment on that.
Mhm.
When I houlihan, like I started sank and got those 300, I was like, cool, I can houlihan and not get the money. Then I was
Yeah.
like, I might want I might want early Zora. And then after I houlihaned and got the money, I was like, wait a minute, Zora's not even a goal listed.
Yep.
So, because
Yeah,
then you're still kind of glancing, trying to remember what all
Yep.
you just read.
Yep.
But yeah, I'm glad I was able to sneak that other goal out there.
Yeah, actually, that was one of the other bigger things that. So, like when you did the Lost Woods game, I think Starks, you got 1 rupee. GFE, you got the 300 prize. And
Yeah.
so,
Bush
I got
crabs
one on
dropping
the other.
20s. It's like all the money in the
but
world.
but like obviously you kind of follow the same route through CAC. You had the money, so obviously you were able to get to bottle vendor beforehand, and Starks came back through later. But when you got to Mini Moldorm Cave, you did the empty Mini Moldorm Cave, and then that's kind of where the real major divergence happened because someone
Gotcha.
had all the rupees in the world and opted to go. It's like, well, I can go do Zora and knock out all my flipper checks immediately.
Yeah.
And so that set you up with the Moon Pearl and the Tower of Hero Big Key, which fortunately was a heart container.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
yeah,
true.
Yeah, it was.
That's where one of the heart container differences was. But yeah, so you got your Moon Pearl, and Starks on the other hand got Mirror and a sword, and it's like, I'm just going to go do the mountain.
Yeah, that's
And
fair. I mean, completely fair. The fact that
So-
Fire Rod and Powder were both up there just
Yeah,
and
had to do that.
Mushroom.
Yeah.
and Mushroom on Moldorm.
Yeah.
I will admit I was getting nervous because if like he had sniped that 11 heart or red mail from me, I knew that for a lot of the other goals I was not in great position because I had been purposefully dodging dungeon clears to try to get some of those, like the health goal and other things, just going for fast checks because I knew he was
Yeah.
probably ahead of me on the dungeons at that point.
It would have been interesting. Bombo's tablet was Eastern Palace Big Key Chest, so Starks had that, so he could have gotten into TR and
Oh, that was there. Okay.
burned
Yeah.
burned the skull. I think you were on your way up there.
That's what I was
You were in
going
the
up
hook
there
shot cave.
to hope there was a key under the doormat or just a heart container.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was
Um,
hoping to get the heart containers before going into TR because
Yep.
there's a couple of chests early, then you've got to go almost all the way.
Oh yeah,
I
TR
only have
is
3 keys,
pretty
so
slow.
it was either the 4 chests at the beginning or rush to Laser Bridge to try and get the heart containers. So that's why I went first with Super Bunny and Hookshot Cave, hoping to get heart containers or at least heart pieces to help me
Yeah.
help me get that goal.
What were your 3 Dark World dungeons out of curiosity?
Swamp Skull was in Thieves Town.
Okay, I was wondering if you did Swamp or Ice. Because
I
like
thought
Ice is where I
about
went
doing
to hunt my hearts because with Icebreaker it's pretty quick to get to the items at least.
Yeah, I was debating on going even to Ice or back up the mountain, but knowing the mountain had a TR that I hadn't even touched, I could get the both tile rooms in with Hera and I had a couple
Oh, did you
goals
have
I
the
could.
Hera Small?
Yeah, I got the Hera Small not too long ago,
I think that was in Swamp.
but
Yeah, I think so.
it might have been in Swamp.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
No,
That would have been a good combo.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there were a couple easy goals to get there.
Yeah, actually, the one really scary thing was, so GFE, would you have gone into swamp after doing ice looking for hearts, or would you have made a play somewhere else?
I feel like
Because
maybe swamp.
okay, so you probably would have still probably had the edge because there was a third bottle in swamp. There was a
See, that was the
so
other
there was a
thing I was hunting.
bottle in swamp and a bottle in ice. So
Yeah, when I got that second bottle
Oh.
in ice, I was like, okay, so now I either need hearts or I can just get this and go spend all my cash.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and when it was the same when I got the second bottle in, and the bottle in swamp had a green potion already, so it was like, okay, just need to find one, and then I can just go and
too bad you burned the red potion.
I felt a
yeah,
little bad when you marked the tavern goal, especially because I was like, I know where he's going. I know he's like probably in thieves and just found a bottle.
yeah,
Because
definitely.
if I had chosen to go with those checks before grabbing the smith, because I was like, I can grab the smith, save and quit to pyramid, and I'll be there faster than he will. If that's the goal he's going for. Um, Catfish probably got tired of seeing me this season, to be honest.
Yeah, what, three
He's-
times you were over there?
couple
I
fireballs
just
at
kept
you.
throwing things at him.
Yeah,
Yeah, though I'd say like I think the best part was like you did hammer pegs. No, not hammer pegs. You did magic bat, and you got the bucket.
Oh yeah,
And then you're like, you took a staff, and it's like, I have to go find that bottle now.
yeah, for sure.
Um,
It was fun to watch though, to be sure.
Did you enjoy all the holes I dug, hoping I'd get lucky and find a gold bee? I didn't want to
yes,
go to Ice Rod area. I wanted to just dig up a gold bee.
you
Oh,
were making next to the portal in
yeah.
the light room. Get you to Ice Rod Cave area.
Poor Top File was having a conniption.
Yeah, I know. I know I could
That's
have just
fine.
taken
It's
that. I
alright.
just wanted to get lucky. I forgot I could have just mirrored and taken that one.
I will say, so I didn't answer in the race room before the game because I hadn't totally looked over the card yet, the apples question. So if it does come up there, so that you both talked about the apple tree, north of CAC on the way to Ped, the tree nearest Bonk Rocks also has apples.
That one has apples.
Yep.
Maybe I'm
So
thinking of like
it's a screen over, but it's like the solo tree on the
oh,
screen.
okay. Like
left.
on
like
the
just
screen
to
with
the
the bush crab
just-
between the trees,
Yep.
like where the murder dactyls are in Dark World.
Yep.
Okay.
Uh,
I know which one you're talking about now.
Yep.
bunkers. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So I think there's another one like way south, but those two are going to be the quickest, especially in this mode.
Yeah, we did get a laugh out of it looking at the card, and it's like, and then seeing the apple question in your
Yeah.
chat, and it's just like, that
Wait a minute.
No apples today.
No apples today. No big chests either when you have
I
every
know.
single big key
And
in
there were
existence.
peas everywhere.
that was
Like
a great skull with
peas,
big key.
peas. Where was that?
Mid
I got it
Hookshot
like,
Cave.
oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, no sign of the book if anywhere, obviously.
Looks like I was just missing 3 big keys at the end there.
And one of them's basically vanilla.
His
Yeah.
pod.
So, oh yeah, no,
Or-
and the
No.
desert big
I
key
would-
was in swamp, so that's
Oh,
just pod big key somewhere.
Yeah.
and
Was
GT.
missing Pod Meyer and GT. Yeah. Oh,
Got
there's
Meyer
one.
somewhere. I don't remember.
GG's again to both of you. Obviously,
Yeah.
GFE up one game. Stark's gonna look to fight back here in game 2. Any goals you hoping to avoid in the next game, or any goals you're hoping to see?
I don't want to die. I don't want to take blue balls from Aga.
Fair.
The blue balls one is a pain.
Yeah, I
Uh,
honestly got lucky. I feel like, what was it? Like the third shot on the second phase was my third blue ball or something like that.
Yeah, it was a
It was
pretty
pretty
favorable
quick.
pattern for the goal.
I'm just glad we dodged it this time. I hope we dodge it again, but the 6 doors and ice is just
Oh yeah, because that one you
it's
have to have
so
all the
long.
keys.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You need to have both keys, and depending on how you do it, it might even take like 2 trips.
Yeah,
if you're
it can be
doing
kind of
icebreaker.
rude.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Any final thoughts on that seed of that card?
It's pretty.
Glad we didn't have to go pull Ped.
When you
I
were
was only.
close.
I
Glad it
was
didn't
one
come
pendant
down to
away.
book. I'll say that.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah,
That's fair.
that too. Yeah, when I saw both books go, I was like,
Yeah.
if
Well,
he gets it, it's done.
I was looking at the card initially, and I'm like, wow, this really looks like group stages. But
Yep.
I mean, we got a couple goals in there that weren't, but still.
Did you find your shovel? Out of curiosity.
Nope.
Okay.
Where was it?
It was Graveyard Ledge.
Uh,
Since I had done Aga after I died to Catfish and spawned back on the pyramid, I was like,
you just
I
went
started to
down
mirror, and
all
then
the
I
way
was like,
around.
nah, I'll just go that way, and picked that up. So
I think Ty was like, why isn't he checking King's Tomb?
yeah, that was a mistake. Just say that was a mistake. I went back, got my half magic before Moth, felt okay, except going back lost me the Skullwood Skull. So.
Yeah.
Oh man,
Oh, shoot.
it was a lot of fun.
Good.
Oh,
Yeah, it was pretty front loaded. I mean, we managed to do it under an hour, so it was a pretty front loaded card. But
Mhm.
it's pretty fun to have like faster races like that once in a while. Not have the game come up to who's pulling ped or opening GT big chest again.
Who finds book and Compass Room GT first?
Oh god.
yeah, we were slowly waiting because we're like, we knew like we were pretty sure GFE like when you got down to just like hard goal that you were probably going to win.
I
But
was getting more and more tilted by that goal.
Every chest open.
but we're like,
no.
Starx, there's enough here where Starx claws it back and forces GFE into
Yeah, I
could
would have
force
been in.
GFE into some really horrible goals.
Did we know what the 5-6 were out of curiosity?
No,
Okay.
nobody checked that.
TR had one of them,
Uh,
and the other one is one of the dungeons I've done. So it's either Eastern Skullwoods or Thieves Town.
Okay, so you would have gotten to that one.
Yep, I was
Swamp
getting
was a
to that
pendant.
one.
Hera was a pendant.
Oh.
Arrow was green pendant.
Yeah,
Snow
we
was
got-
a regular old pendant, and I don't know
Yeah.
which was
Probably
the last
It's
one.
probably Pod and the big keys in GT.
Yeah.
yeah.
Something silly like that.